I guess you're gonna be on her doing some
Okay.
ASMR.
Yeah.
You said you gonna be on her napping.
Oh, let me cut this computer up, Chad. What you say now?
I ain't say nothing. I'm whispering.
Oh, girl, I'm not fooling with you.
I said you gonna be on here doing that ASMR because you talk about some you gonna be on her sleep. I said,
Right.
ASMR.
You so funny. Hey, Kara acting silly today.
Hey everybody. Happy Sunday, kings and queens. Y'all come on in and hit that like button, smash it, and go and share, share, share. I don't know why this thumbnail want to play with me today. Let's see.
Mm-mm.
Hey y'all, happy Sunday, everybody. Y'all come on in. We are live. Hey Vanita, she says, hey, two chicks and chat family. Hope everyone had a wonderful day. I liked and shared. Thank you. Hey
Yeah.
Leonica, she says, hey Tan and Carl, liked and shared. Happy Sunday. Hey Celia, she says, hey, two chicks and fam, liked and shared. Have to tell
Hey.
y'all, my husband always sees me watching your lives and finally asks what we talk about. Laugh out loud. I told him he should try some of the gaming apps. He actually listened and has already made $4.75
Hey,
just play.
congrats.
Now he's asking me about the survey apps. He's hooked. You two queens are a blessing. Well, congrats to him,
Congrats.
Queen. That's too funny. Thank you for sharing us.
Hey.
Um,
Thank you.
hey, Tyler. She says, hey,
Hey,
hey, beautiful
hey,
people. Hope you
Queen.
all had a wonderful weekend. Welcome back, Queen.
Yeah, hey, hey.
Elias says, Celia, now he is going to be hooked. Laugh out loud. Tell him to try Brock's panel if you haven't already. One of my favorites for the surveys.
Oh, okay.
Elias says, hey, y'all. Hey, Queen. Hey, Darcel. Darcel said, good morning.
Good morning.
Celia says, Elia, oh, I'll do that. Thank you. She said, I mean evening. Jerry says, hello, ladies. Again, I'm finishing up on some surveys. Hey, 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 Queen.
What, girl? What?
Cheryl says hello.
Come here.
SP says hello. Hey, SP.
What do you need?
Hey, Lene.
What?
Lene says, hey, hey, happy Sunday, Carl Tan. Thanks again for yesterday live for the resume. Very
Oh,
informative.
you're welcome. Girl, I gotta go take this dog to the bathroom.
Okay.
Wait till I get on here to want it. I'll be right back.
SP said, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Queen. Lene says, liked and shared. I'm going to redo my resume as you explained, Tan, and apply for a couple of jobs too. Okay. Hey, Queen Lillian. She says, hey, family in chat. SP says, I missed the resume session on Friday. So the video is still up, Queen, if you want to take a look at the replay. And Tan, she does the resume videos all the time. So, yep, there will be, I'm pretty sure, another one. Elias Cecilia, of course, and anytime. Lillian says, happy Sunday, liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Hey, Knit and Crochet. She says, hey, everybody. SP says, I shared the page. Thank you. Hey, Superstar T. She says, good evening, fam. Liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Katina says, good evening. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Queen, and good evening. Hey, Angela. Angela says, hello. Hey, R. Warren. They say, good evening, ladies. Good evening. Patricia says, happy Sunday. Liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Hey, sure, lady. See? She says, hey, Tan and Carol in chat, and happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Lillian says, hey, Lene. Hey, Autism Mommy. Autism Mommy said, y'all come on in. She says, happy Sunday. Show some love by liking and sharing this video. Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. So how are you guys doing today on this lovely Sunday? And if anybody has any good news that they want to share, y'all be sure to drop it like it's hot in the chat so that we can celebrate you. Hey, home 994 says, good evening, ladies. I'm looking for beginner-friendly remote jobs. I have a list of them. So if anybody else here is looking for beginner-friendly, I'm putting a list in the chat now. So home 994, take a look at the link that I just posted in the chat. There are 30 companies on this list, and some of them provide equipment. Some do, some don't. And they are state specific. So make sure you check first to see if they hire in your state. Lillian says, hey, Autism Mommy. Hey, Lorraine. She says, I am doing well. And how are you doing? We are great, Queen. How are you? Well, you said you're doing well, so that's good. Tammy says, hello, hello. Hey, Tammy.
Hey.
And home 994 says, thank you. Elias, you got your $10, girl. She said, got my first 10 on user field, y'all. Plan to do another study this evening. All right.
Congrats, Queen.
Congrats. Linnell says looking for non-phone. So we've been dropping a lot of non-phone, Linnell, on the channel. So if you just go back and take a look at some of the videos, non-phone went up last night on the channel, day before yesterday, day before that, and some of them are overnight. Autism Mommy says hi. Short Lady C says hey, Tan and Kerr. Hey, Short Lady C. She said happy Sunday. Nicole says, I have 666 on inbox dollars plays well. She has 733,000 points. Cash kick, she has 553. Just games, she says 18,784. In best play, she has $4.11. Congrats. Linnell says, I will. I usually try to check every day. We haven't been on here, Linnell. We were off for a week. We were in YT jail for a week. So so when we came back on, I started back dropping non-phone. And I did an overnight. Let's see. Now, last night I did chat jobs. So if you are interested in a chat job, kings and queens, take a look at the video that went up on the channel last night. And let me see. The day before, I did 10 non-phone. A couple of days ago, I did beginner-friendly non-phone. And 3 days ago is when I posted the overnight. Hey, Queen T. She says, good Sunday evening, Two Chicks fam. Linnell says, yes, I missed you guys. Thank you, Queen.
Thank you.
Short Lady C, they didn't like the content I posted. They said it was harmful and dangerous. Again, you know that we had this issue last year. So it's got to tread lightly. So if y'all see some pancakes, sausage, and eggs on the title, y'all know why. Y'all know why, because they on our top. Seem like when we drop, they looking. Their bot get the scanning. Elsa said, good evening, fam. Happy Sunday. Yeah, Short Lady. See, you may or may not was here when we were having issues last year. Around the same time last year, we started having a run-in about the titles of the videos, repetitive. What we came up with. But yeah.
Well, and we don't think it was repetitive as far. Well, I don't think it was repetitive as far as us. I think it's across the niche
Yeah.
that when one person, us, posts certain things, then everybody follows suit, and so that looks like everybody is doing repetitive, and of course they're gonna hit the person at the top.
Yeah.
So
Sure,
cool.
Lacey says, oh, okay. Lorraine says, happy Sunday, queens and kings.
Hey.
Happy Sunday. Y'all be sure to hit the like button and make sure you share the video. Leah
So
Loveness said, that's crazy. What's dangerous about thumbnails? The titles. Not
it's
the actual thumbnail, Leah Love and Lab, but the actual words that you
yeah,
see on the line, the title. Not the words on the thumbnail. So what's
and
under
it's
the thumbnail?
when other people start using variations of the things that you use, it kind of tips YouTube off.
Yeah.
So if Carol does 10 non-phone jobs and then another creator comes behind and does non-phone jobs, then another creator comes behind and does non-phone, it sends up a signal. So quit copying, like just do your own work and it will make it easier for a lot of people.
I'm not gonna do
But
that.
it is all right, I
I'm
guess.
not gonna do that. Sure Lacey said, hey Lorraine and Live, Love, and Laugh. And she says, hey, 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 hey. Queen My Wilkerson. She says, good evening, ladies in chat. I liked and shared. Thank you.
Thank you.
Live, Love, and Laugh says, hi, Short Lady C. Short Lady C says, hi, Queen T. And if anybody has any good news that they want to share, y'all be sure to drop it in the chat. Lorraine says, hey, Short Lady C. Live, Love, and Laugh said, wow, yeah. So I just have to kind of pivot. And so if it look a little funny, if the title, now the thumbnail may say what it actually is. I don't know if the bot is really scanning the thumbnails. It don't seem like it, but then I don't really know. But the actual title. So if the title say, come and get these 12 eggs, y'all know what they are. Side hustles or they
Mhm.
some jobs. Um, Lillian says, hey, Queen T. Princess says, I have a felony and need work from home due to caring for my sister with stage 4 cancer, 3 degrees, which one is bachelor's. I'm a beast on job search, but I'm applying to jobs you post and no luck.
So, Princess, um, are you sending the same resume? And are the jobs you applying for requiring a bachelor's degree? Because sometimes we are overqualified, and just because we have that degree, we don't need to list that degree. So, if the jobs you are applying for don't require a degree, I would take it off because you have to understand that it costs to hire employees. It costs companies to hire employees. So if you're overqualified and you do pass the applicant tracking system, the likelihood of them contacting you is probably slim to none because of the fact that they know you're probably not going to stay. So again, if you're overqualified and you still want to be in the running for the job, again, don't send the same resume, and again, take off the things that are making you overqualified. And again, I also say make sure that your resume and the job are speaking this, the job description are speaking the same language. And I'll put the felony friendly in there in the chat for you. I
Okay,
think it's
Lorraine. Lorraine got some good news. She says excited to start Measurement Inc. on Tuesday. All right, Queen. Congratulations. Hey. And I think they still hiring. I'm gonna look. So Measurement Inc. Everybody, this one. Let me see. This one is a non-phone one. don't have to do an interview,
Let me check.
but you do need to have a bachelor's degree in order to apply to this company.
Mhm.
They do hire in a lot of states, and I'm gonna check to see if they are still hiring. So basically, with this one, you are scoring test papers, exams, essays, assessments for grades 3 all the way to 11. So third to 11th grade. They do hire in a lot of states, and from what I see, they are still accepting applications. So non-phone, no interview, work when you want, but you do need a bachelor's degree. So y'all be sure to take a look at that one. Link is in the chat. And congratulations again, Queen.
Mhm.
Short Lady C says, hey, my Wilkerson and Autism Mommy. Queen T says, hi, Short Lady C. Short Lady C says, hi, Lillian. Queen T says, hi, Lillian. Gillian says, hey, Short Lady C. Celia says, Tan, forgot to tell you I received the job tracker. You sent it open just fine. Thank you so much. She says,
No
I
problem.
appreciate you. Okay.
And it was somebody else. If you are on here and you had issues with that, send me an email because I couldn't find it in the email. I couldn't find it.
Princess says, I love you guys, though. Ignore the negative people. They see y'all the best content creators and positive. Shaking my head. If you ain't making them mad, you ain't doing nothing. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. And you right about that. Lacey said, good luck, Lorraine, for your job starting on Tuesday. Lillian says, congrats, Lorraine. Lorraine says, thank you, Lillian. Tammy, thank you, Queen. She says, I liked and shared. Lorraine says, thank you, Short Lady C. Angela has a testimony. All right now, show out. Says, as today, she got $22 on paid viewpoint. She has 93 on the Bronx panel. Go ahead, girl. She got 50 on branded. She got $1.25 on Money Time. She has 405 on Survey Junkie. She has 5 on Appen, 295 Gig Spot, 511 free cash, and $50 on Handshake. All right, now.
Right.
Go ahead, Queen Angela. Congrats.
I'm gonna put a couple of those in here. Branded survey. That is a good one. We have a lot of people making good money off of branded. Free cash. Did she say free cash? No.
Yep,
Yeah.
got free cash, Handshake,
Okay, let me get free cash.
Gig Spot. Go ahead, Angela.
Then free cash is another good one. If you like playing games for money, that is a good one. Okay.
I think we got paid viewpoint on the link.
We do? Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the blog. You know which one?
I think non-phone.
Okay.
Princess Tan did post a link to felon-friendly companies. Also try Adecco, Queen. Adecco, they seem to be pretty lenient on things on your background.
Mm-hmm.
Short Lady C says, hey Tammy, hey Alex. He says, happy Sunday, 2 chicks with the side hustle gang. He says, happy Sunday, Tan and Carl. Thank you. Happy Sunday to you as well. Maddie says, hi ladies, beautiful Sunday. I liked and shared. Thank you for all that you do. Much appreciated. Thank you, Maddie.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Queen. Tammy says there are 20 likes and 50 people here. Like and share the live stream. Thank you. She says, hi, Short Lady C. Angela says, I have completed my first cannabis shop. $40. Disclosure consumer working on crowd gen task. Hey, Get the 40, girl.
Right. Go ahead.
That's all right. Hey, that's all right, honey.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. It came filled in, Nicole, because it is just examples. You don't have to do anything with the macros. They're already set up. You just fill in the information. I just gave you some sample data. You can just basically either delete that or just enter your own data over it. If
Yeah.
this dog ain't getting on my, come in here. Come,
She love her
come sit down.
mama.
Come
My
sit
Wookie
down.
said, "Hey, short lady, see."
Hold on, Kara. I gotta put a blanket on for her.
Short lady C says, "Congrats, Angela." So Tan did put branded surveys. Gig Spot is the telephone mystery shop. They also have the on-site shops and the web shops. Lillian says, "Congrats, Angela." Show Lady C says, "Everyone, please like and share." She says, "Hi, Alex." BB Listen say, "What is available for someone who got arrested for a previous DUI?"
Um, is it misdemeanor, felony? It just depends. I can't answer as far as what the companies will say about it, but we do have a list of companies that hire individuals who have stuff on their background. So I can put that back in the chat again if you would like that.
Leonica says, "Hey, everyone in the chat." Nicole says, "Okay, thanks. No problem, Queen." Lillian says, "Hey, Leonica." Shalesi says, "Hey, Leonica." And Leonica says, "Hey, Lillian." She says, "Hey, short lady C." BB says it's a misdemeanor. Angela says, "Thank you, everyone."
It should be okay. Anything
You
that
should
you.
be okay, BB, to apply to
Mhm.
any other company. Leonica says, "Hey, Lorraine, and congrats, knit and crochet." Uh-oh. She has a testimony. She says market force 113.50. She got 17.50 on top survey,
All right.
15.48 product two, 5 on cash kick, 253 product report card, 17 on Pogo, 7 on Ibotta. She got 20 on paid readers club and 640 on
Mhm.
something else, but it cut off. Okay, girl, go ahead. Congrats, Queen.
All right, Queen.
Market Force. Y'all showing that on the
Mhm.
mystery shop companies. Okay, so Market Force, ladies and gentlemen, this is a good mystery shop egg to get in the basket. I want to go and get the link for this one.
You ready?
This one they post, depending on where you live, a lot of fast food shops. So
Mhm.
if you've been to McDonald's, and we all have, then you've done a mystery shop and you just didn't get
Mhm.
paid for it. So take a look at Market Force. If you are someone that eats a lot of fast food, you got kids, they like to eat, take a look at this one. You could be getting paid to shop and eat for free.
Mhm. Yeah. If you are not familiar with mystery shop, it is where you go in and rate a product. I mean, not rate a product, rate a service that you are using or you have, well, basically that they are requiring you to use. If you may be going to restaurants, you may be getting massage, getting your nails done. You can mystery shop anything from churches to strip clubs, is what we say. But it is a great side hustle. So if you're looking for extra money, try mystery shop. Market Force is a good one. Okay, what was I looking for? Oh no, phone paid people. Okay.
So I did put product tube. That's another good side hustle. I dropped that one in the chat. Product report card. We have that one. We also have Cash Kick. Cash Kick is a gaming app. You can get paid to play games on Cash Kick, similar to Inbox Dollars and Free Cash.
Hold on, okay, I'm
And
looking
the
for
product
payment.
report card, that's the one where you get paid to test products. They'll send you the product to your front door. You don't have to pay for the product, but they will pay you to test the product. And the product could be anything. It could be some lotion. It could be some water. It could be a candle. It could be a laptop. It could be a desktop. It could be some lip gloss. It could be some makeup. So it could literally be anything. Vacuum cleaner. We had a queen to get a printer from one of the mystery shop
Oh,
companies.
yeah.
So take a look at number 7, 10, 11, and 41. Don't y'all leave this easy money on the table.
Girl,
17, 11, and 41.
come on down here.
Hey, Open Vision Studios. They say good evening.
Hey.
Hey, Jerry. Jerry says hi, Leonica. BB Listen says thanks. You welcome. Knit and Crochet says hey, Leonica. And Show Lady C says hey, Knit and Crochet. Leonica says congrats to you, Knit and Crochet. Lillian says congrats. Leonica says hi, Jerry. Lene says, hey, Lillian, happy Sunday. My bad for the late response. I was meal prepping. SP says, any money making apps out there besides the delivery apps? The gaming apps, the some of the mystery shop sites have apps like Moby Field. Does Field Agent got an app? Gig Walk. Some of
Free cash.
the picture taking sites also SP.
Mm-hmm.
So Knit and Crochet says she got 17 on free cash. All right,
All
girl.
right. Let me put free cash in there. I think I did. Hold on.
You did.
Okay.
Leonica says, hey, sis Lene. Cholet C says, congratulations, Knit and Crochet. Jerry says, do you have online mystery shopping? Gig Spot, they have the telephone and the web shops.
Yep.
If you want to check them out. And there may be somebody, I think it's somebody else that has the telephone. Oh, Yardy. And I think they hiring again, Tam. I forgot to
Oh,
tell
they
you
are.
the other day. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Yardy Matrix. Yeah. I sure forgot to tell you. And they says, I got a user interview. Okay, Queen. For 45 unmoderated tasks
All
and the AI
right.
task for 35. Okay. Congrats, Queen. Now, some more good side hustle eggs, everybody. Again, do not leave this easy money on the table. User
Yes.
interviews is like a focus group. And we have that one, 17, 18 respondent, basically similar to user interviews. So 17 and 18, everybody get these 2 eggs in the basket. Number 17 and number 18. Both of
Yeah.
these companies are similar to each other. Online focus groups. Don't have to leave the house. Now, I think, I don't know about user interviews, but I know respondent, they do have the ones that are on site. If you want to go
Um,
outside of the house, but you don't have to. You can pick and choose the ones that you want to sign up for. And they pay good. They pay really good. We've had several queens to cash out from respondent, and they cashed out like $600 and $700. So again, don't y'all sleep on these side hustle eggs. And if you want to check out the jury one where you can be on a case, it could be, fraud case, it could be one of those that type of case. Just never know what you're gonna get. But hey, some side hustle money, that's what you will get from these sites. So I think we got a link to a list of them, and I do
All right,
have
you want
them
me to get
right
it?
here. I got them. I found them.
Oh,
Some more side hustle eggs, everybody.
yeah. And if you are new and you're looking for a part-time job, there are part-time work from home jobs. Carol posts some. We talk about some
Today.
a lot. But if you are looking for one, this is what we say. Again, there are part-time jobs, but there probably aren't enough part-time jobs to go around for everybody who is looking for a part-time work from home job. So that's why we talk about these side gigs and side hustles, because they sometimes can pay the same or not even more than part time work from home jobs. A lot of the things we talk about are task based, meaning that you get paid for the tasks that you perform. And a lot of times, the task you can get paid more doing the task that you can get paid per hour. And it is consistent work. A lot of people think that, oh, I'm doing these side gigs and side hustles, and it is not consistent work. It is consistent work, and you will be able to make a good income off of it. It just depends on how consistent you are and also what you are doing. Okay.
And I put a list of get paid to take photos or pictures from your phone. There are 7 companies on this link. So another side hustle egg for you guys to get in the basket. Now on the jewelry link, there are 10 companies. On the get paid to take the picture, 7 companies. So y'all be sure to research them, go through each one of them, see which one and then go don't have to you don't have to worry about no resume. That's a good thing about the side gigs and the side hustles. A lot of these charge. So if you are looking for quick cash, fast cash, and you need now, side
Mm-hmm.
gig hustle is the way. And in the meantime, still look for the jobs. Still keep applying to the companies. Keep sending the resumes, updating your resume, filling out the
Yep.
application. Still keep doing that. But
Mm-hmm.
in between time, while we waiting to hear back from all these 50, 11,000 companies we done sent these resumes to,
Yes.
some of these eggs in the basket. Sure Lady C, she says, hey, Lene. SP says, okay, thank you. No problem, Queen. Leonica says, are you into the games, SP? Lillian says, Lene, she says, that's fine. What did you fix? And Leonica says, just play, best play, money time, SP. Sure Lady C says, hey, Angela. SP says, yes. Celia says, all right, I have to ask the chat, how do y'all organize your notes you take from these lives? I always take notes here, but they start to get overwhelming if my OCD be kicking in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too funny, Queen.
I would
Uh,
say I'm a categorizer. So I I do take notes and then I go back and I categorize my notes. Like even when I'm in class or doing something, that's how I take notes. I'll just take a whole bunch of notes and then I go back and categorize them probably the next day or the day, a couple of days after, so I can make sense of what I need to do and how I can proceed to the next step.
yeah,
But that's just me.
that's a good idea.
Hmm.
Yonica says, hey, Celia. Lene says, she says, Lillian, She says brown rice with mixed vegetables and some chia pudding with blueberries. Oh, that sounds good, Queen. SP says product report card. Hey, Drea. She says hello, everyone. Lene says, hey, Leonica says, Keenly has a testimony. Y'all ready? I made $583 on Prolific this past week. All right. She says, I've been doing the one-on-one video study and it has been on fire. I talked to
Wow.
quite a few that mentioned you ladies told them about Prolific. All
All right.
right. Go ahead on the
All
$500.
right.
That's good enough to make in a
583.
week.
Girl, tell Prolific to reach out to us. We'll talk to them.
Right,
I'm
we'll
just
push them. So, everybody, if you are new here and you are looking for an easy side hustle egg, number 15 is Prolific. Get that one in the basket. There is a wait list, but you never know. You might get off the wait list tonight. It has happened before. And then turn around and get number 16. Number 16 is just like Prolific Cloud Research. Celia said, Leonica, hey girl, how are you doing? Are you still doing your lives? Short Lady C says, hey Drea. Lene says, hey, Short Lady C. Lillian says, Lene sounds good. Drea says, hi, Short Lady C. SP says, Leonica, what are the names of the games? Drea says, Short Lady C. Lene says, thanks, Lillian. Have you did any shops lately? And Leonica says, I'm doing good. She says, I haven't done a live in a long time. SP says, okay. Knitting Crochet says, thanks, everyone. Celia says, Leonica, I love to see one. Lillian says, Lene, she says, I have not yet. I have been taking my dad back and forth to the doctor's appointments. I'm going to start real soon.
Okay.
Thank Queen. Lene says, thank you. User interviews have been my bestie lately until I hear back from a part-time job. Okay. Leonica says free cash, SP, Prime Opinion, top surveys are survey apps, but they also have games. And we got Prime. I know we got that one.
We got
Thank
Prime.
you, Leonica. Yeah, I think we got them. I don't see it, Tanya.
Okay. Nope, I don't think so.
I thought we had them, but I guess we don't.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Lene says, Lillian, I pray he gets well soon to know what you been. I just got my car back. It was in the shop. She says, thank you, Lene. Glad you got your car back. It's so hard without a car. What's up, Earl? Earl said, peace, fam. I'm late. I had to do some repairs in the bathroom. Okay.
I hope everything okay, girl.
Lillian says, hey, Earl. He says, hey, Lillian. Celia says, thank you, Tan. That's what I'll probably do. Categorize my notes.
Mm-hmm.
T says, me too, Tan, by topic.
Yeah.
T, she says, are there any side hustles that give you a W-2? I just applied for housing and will need documentation until I find a part-time job. Oh, that one gonna be hard right there.
What she say there?
Any side hustles, W-2.
What was that AI one that was W2? What
We
was that?
localize.
Yep.
That's the
That
only
was
one I can
about the
think
only.
of.
Hmm.
I said that's the only one I can think of because everybody else is independent contractor.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. She says, woohoo, congratulations, Kinley. T, look at We Localize. I don't know if they have anything.
Yeah, but that's the only one that I could think. You know anyone? I don't
That's
know
the only
yet.
one we can think of that's W-2 Queen.
Mm,
Everybody else 1099.
yeah.
Celia says T, yeah. She says, I'm gonna have to start doing that. Hey Queen Beatrice. She says, AKA Beatrice. God's girls in chat been missing y'all. Liked and shared. Thanks for all the good
Hey.
information. Thank you, Queen. Lorraine
Thank.
says, I need to figure out how to get the jobs on Prolific and Handshake.
Mm, not
I
sure.
don't know about
Are your
Handshake.
profiles filled out correctly on both?
She says, yes, Ed Celia, it helps. Hey, Queen, so right. She says, hello to Chicks and Family, liked and share. Thank you. Short Lady C says, hey, Earl, and so right. Lillian says, hey, so right. Hey, Tasha. She says, hey, y'all. So right says, hello, fam. She says, Short Lady C, Lillian, and Leonica. T says, I tried relocalize and I failed the assessment. Laugh out loud. I can maybe try again. Yep. Use a
Yeah,
different
try it
tag.
again.
Yeah. I don't know if they have anything. I hadn't checked them. It's been a
Mm,
minute since I've looked on their site,
yeah.
but that's the only one we can think of, Queen.
Mhm. The other side hustles that are
Mm,
W-2.
nope. Everybody else is will be 1099.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I put Yardy in your box.
Okay. I'm just gonna find the link in there. I'll change.
Lorraine says, yes, my profile is complete. I'm getting prolific surveys for 3 cents.
Mm,
Um,
I don't know.
Maybe change it up, Queen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and
I would say maybe change it up. Like if
mm-hmm.
you have said like no to a lot of the questions, maybe go back and change it to a yes. Or if it's
Yeah,
something that they asked if you use a certain product and you said, no, I don't use that, maybe go back and say, yeah, you do use it. Because I think they go by what's on their profile and they base that off of what surveys you get.
yeah.
So Right says, hello, Queen Lillian. If anybody else got any good news they want to share? I know we haven't been here in a while, so we
It
hadn't done
is.
the stream in a week. Uh, is it by ha ha ha? They said hello to chicks and a sidekick. I received an invitation to meet from Outlier. Is that normal to meet and greet?
Well, have they do have a, and this is only, do you have a project? Now this is from my point of view. Outlier sends me every now and then to do like a community, they do like a community call. I will say that for some projects, but if, have you gotten a project? Um,
So what they want to see you in person?
no, I think it's just like, remember,
Like a
like,
Zoom? What is it
it
like
like
on Zoom
when,
or something?
well, it wasn't on Zoom. I think it was on, I can't remember. Was it
Or
on
their
Teams?
platform?
I can't remember what it was. Let me see if I can find it in my email. And I'll tell you what it
I
was.
don't know. I ain't heard nobody say that, so I ain't sure.
Well, it was, but I already had a project though. So
Oh,
this is, it was about the project. So if I had any questions about the project, they met like every Tuesday and Thursday to answer any questions, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And no,
Huh? No
they
projects?
said no. Mm-mm.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Does
She
anybody
said, "Bye." I don't know what they want. Is it an interview? Perhaps.
did you sign up and take the assessment? I would go under my profile and see if you have anything under there. I would see.
Yeah. I don't think it's like a meet as far as like in person.
Yeah.
It might
No.
be like an
You know
interview or
how they
something.
do those. You know, if you have questions, you get
Mhm.
on you join a room and they all be in there talking, on the way up or and on the
Right.
mic.
Might, yeah.
Mhm.
Shalon, I hope I said it right. They said, "Hi, this is all new to me. I'm interested. Is there a way to contact you to ask certain questions?" Live
Hey
right now.
Queen, this is why we do
Welcome.
the
By the way.
lives. So if you have any questions, it's best that you ask here because we try to limit our emails to people who are contacting us to do like promotions and things like that. So, we don't answer a lot of emails because Carol has things to do. I have a full-time job. So that's why we do the lives to get your questions answered because we don't answer questions in the email.
Yeah.
And
So whatever you
also,
have to ask Shalon, just
yeah,
drop it here.
and then also other people may be able to answer you.
Right.
Hmm.
Lillian says, "Hey, so right." She says, "How have you been?" Lorraine says, "Hey, Queen, so right." Hey, Blessed Stone. She says, "Hello, Carol and Tan. I miss seeing you live. We back, Queen. We was in the YT jail for a minute." Earl says, "Hey, short lady C." Elias says, "So happy that respondent took away the limit of only being able to apply to 3 studies a day." She says, "Now it's unlimited." Okay,
Okay.
girl.
Yeah.
Good. That's good. You got to know that respondent longer have the limit of 3 seasons. She said now is now unlimited. You
Yeah.
can go and out the assessment later and they send email pre.
Is it me or you breaking up? Is it you or me, Carol? I think it's her. Yeah. Hey, I don't know where. Okay, Bahaha says I did the assessment a year ago, and they started sending me emails that they have previous projects, but I would say go in your profile and see if they are trying to send you another project or if you qualify for another project. I would be leery on, you know, someone trying to contact me. But if they say join like a town hall meeting, I think that's what they call them, then it is probably legit. You
Oh,
bet.
they said it was breaking up. So can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They said it was me. Y'all know how my internet do after a certain time of the night. I don't know why. It just starts acting wonky.
Okay.
Um, Short lady C, she says, "Hey, I'm Blessed Stone." It sure says, "Hey everyone, does handshake still work?" The queen just made some money off handshake.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they still work. I'm Blessed Stone says, "I earned $8 on Eureka, $12 on me, and 8 on Hey Cash." Okay.
All right, Queen.
Go ahead, girl. Congrats.
All
Lady
right.
Light says, "What's prolific?" She says, "Sorry, I just got on."
Oh,
Prolific.
Prolific is a survey site, but it is not like our regular survey sites. It is like a survey site for people who are doing like medical or some type of educational research, getting their PhD, and they need people who are wanting to take surveys so they can finish that portion of their research. So they hire people like me and you to take the surveys. And again, they are some of the more higher paying surveys. We had a queen made what, $500 last week. She said, was that it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm prolific.
yeah.
But haha, she says, oops, correction, two chicks and a side hustle.
Yeah,
Sure
for
Lady C says, hey, it's Charles. And Earl said, oh, responding loosed up. Yep, they did, Earl. Might want to go ham on them now. It's Charles says, hey, sure Lady C. Shalon says, okay, thanks. So whatever question you have, Shalon, just drop it here, Queen.
yep.
So Right says, I haven't been on responding in so long. I need to refresh my profile there. So Tyler, I didn't have a link for non-phone because we've been posting so many non-phone videos, Queen. So you may just want to go back and check out the non-phone videos that have gone up within the last 3-4 days. It's been a lot of them.
Mhm.
So I didn't have like one solid link because it's been so many. But ha 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 says, I'm gonna look at it again. Outliers email. Okay. So Right said
Okay.
her internet provider's having a lot of issues at night too lately. I don't know what's wrong with mine. Mine do this every night. Same when we live. Now when I'm just here and I'm looking at stuff, I don't have that problem. But when we streaming, it seems like after a certain time, it just wants to start acting crazy. I think I'm because I'm out here in the boondocks. No street. Elias says, Earl, yes, laugh out loud. She says, I was like, yes. Elsa said, yep, handshake is still working. She says, I am pending an assessment now. Bless Stone says she complete school and she will be graduating in May. Right around the
All
corner.
right, I'm blessed. Congratulations.
Congrats. Elias says, so right, yes, definitely logged back into it. I was shook it when I realized it. And she says, congrats, Blessed Stone. That's from So Right. Elias says, yay, congratulations, Blessed Stone. Also, Sure Lady C says, congrats. Earl says, Handshake offered him an AI project that's paying 30 an hour. Go ahead, Earl.
So yeah.
I didn't know you had Handshake, Earl.
All
Go
right.
ahead. All right, King. Congrats. Blessed Stone says, thank you, So Right. So Right says, Alaya, I did a few studies early last year, then had trouble with my email profile. Oh no.
Hmm.
Blessed Stone says, thank you, Alaya. And Lillian says, congrats, Blessed Stone. Shalon says, what do you have where one could obtain fast money like within a few days? It's a guy. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
It
Sorry,
says, thanks
King.
for pronouncing my name correctly, and I'm a male. Laugh out loud.
Um, I would say, what is it? Presto Shopper.
Yeah, Presto. Moby, they don't really do money. They do gift cards, but I mean, hey, you can probably sell the gift cards if you need
Yeah.
cash. What about field
What was?
agent?
Yeah, field agent. They pay in a day, and you can do with field agent. They even have those samples where you give out samples at stores, and I think some of them pay between $60 and $80 for like 4 to 6 hour shifts.
Yeah,
Um, Let me see. We have some daily pay. Let me find the daily pay. Give me 1 second.
I put field
You
agent.
put the daily pay.
Moby. I ain't got that
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Field agent Moby. Let me see. Crystal. And I would say check out the gaming apps, King. Also check those out because like Just Play, Best Play, Money Time. If you have an Android device, those pay out within 3 hours. If you have over a couple of dollars, you can get paid out straight to PayPal.
Why, David, David, had one.
Yeah, we got one.
Yeah. Hold on. I got to look. Oh,
Tasha
there
says,
you go.
okay, I still thought I would save them. Thank you. No problem, Queen. We got so many non-phone, child. I'll probably be dropping more non-phone tomorrow. And then tonight's video will be data entry. And I think I found like two other jobs that she added to the link for tonight's video.
Here's the
Eliza
daily
says,
pay
okay, got
link.
it.
It's a few companies on there. I think we got another one. I just can't find it.
It sure says congrats on Blessed Stone. On Blessed Stone says thank you, Carol Tan and Short Lady C. You're welcome, Queen. Elias says so right. Oh no, they should have support you can reach out to if you haven't already. Elias says, I'm Blessed Stone, you are welcome. Bahaha says, okay, so Outlier, it is a Zoom meet and greet. They have contact number and alternate ways to join if Zoom is not available. Would you like the contact number?
This is what I would say. Since it's a Zoom and it sounds like it's a meet and greet, what it sounds like is that they are going to be looking for. This is what it sounds like to me. That they have a big project that they're doing, and they are probably looking for people. And they're doing the meet and greet because you probably have applied for them before and taken the assessment. That's what it sounds like. I would just probably attend the meet and greet, and then if they start talking about money and all of that, sending money or what is it, Carol? Sending checks and things. Don't
Personal
go through.
information.
But yeah, and if they talk about you giving information, now if this Outlier, they already have your information, so you don't give them anything. So I would just go and see what they're talking about because I think because again they do meet and greets and town hall things on Zoom, so it's not weird to me. But again, just proceed with caution.
So Tan did drop the daily pay, and I wanted to say this. Queen Angela, she says Gig Spot has the ambassador that pass out the samples
Okay.
too.
Yeah. Okay.
I know that. Thank you, Queen.
I think I saw that once.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Monique, hey Queen. She says, hello, how are you? We are great, Queen. How are you? Happy Sunday. Bahaha says, thing is, I did not get accepted by Outlier. I'm gonna call one of the numbers in lieu of the Zoom. Okay.
Yeah.
Shalon says, thanks, ladies. Really appreciate the info. No problem, King. Baha says 61 likes. Wow. Lene says, and I also made 300 this weekend with Amazon Flex. She says, I got an email for Costco food sampling demos for 16 an hour. This is something new and I'm excited to try. Okay.
All right.
That's good. Congrats. Yeah.
Right.
Bahaha says, oh, okay. And they say, yes, I did apply and did the assessment and said, okay, I will keep you guys posted. Okay.
All right.
Hopefully it will all work out.
Yeah.
Lady Light says, Lene, do you like the Amazon Flex? Stone says, thank you, It Charles. Queen Tyler, she says, the fact that you work full time and still do these streams and all the videos for us is amazing. She says, thank you for all that you guys do. Thank you,
Oh,
Queen. We appreciate that. Thank you so much.
thank you. We try. It ain't
All
easy.
right. It be hard. It do be hard. Hey Queen, so Helen, how are you tonight? She says, blessings, everyone. Hey, Fourth Thorness, how are you, Queen? She says, happy Sunday, Carl Tan in chat. I liked and shared. Thank you. Lene says, Lady Light, yes, I love it. I have a system that I follow to help me keep my score high.
Okay.
I think I've heard somebody say that. Yeah, I've heard somebody say that they have to keep their score high for Amazon Flex.
Yeah.
Uh, So Ray says, Earl, that's a great offer for an AI project. That is $30 an
Mhm.
hour.
Yeah.
Bahaha said April 15th. Don't forget to either file or get your auto extension.
Oh yeah.
Yep, right around the corner. Lene says, thank you, ladies. April is money making. All right now. Yes, it is, honey. Anybody else got any good news that they want to share? I know we've been gone for like a week. So
Yeah.
I know we got some more people on here that want to say something. Y'all done made a couple of dollars. Want to share with the family? We had some good testimony so far.
No.
Um, I said I would do like you. I recommended. Carl is behind on the messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be coming sometimes. They come kind of quick, but ha ha ha. And yep, I do get behind. Yes, I do.
And if you have not, make sure you go back, and if you are needing help with the resumes, make sure you go back and watch the resume live I did on Friday. I have not forgotten about those PowerPoints that I shared on Friday on the live. I will try to get them uploaded for download tomorrow on the blog. If you are interested, again, I felt like it was a good live. It was basically things you should do with your resume and things you shouldn't do, and also some AI prompts that you can use to help you create your or update your resume.
Sure, Lady C says, hey, Port Thornies. Lady Light says, Lene, how many days and hours did you work to get the 300? So Helen says, I know to let everyone know to be careful of scams that are out there. If you don't do a face to face, that is a red flag.
Yeah.
But ha 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 says someone I told about you all made in just 2 days while couch sitting over $500. Ellis Mystery Shop.
All
Wow.
right.
Right.
All right. So if you are new and you do not know about Ellis, I will tell you about Ellis. It is a great mystery shop. I'm assuming she had phone shops, and ooh, well, I don't know if it was she or he, but lucky, whoever that is, because I don't get any phone shops, but lucky. Oh, ooh. Ellis is a mystery shop company in which you go out and act like a renter, or if you are in a selected area, you get phone shops. Now, Ellis is a good one because not only do they pay well, they have great bonuses. So it is not unheard of for people to make $100, $200 for one shop. This is a mystery shop company. They've been around for a long time. I used to do them. Um, the shops are basically all the same once you figure out how to do them, and they are not hard. You just have to be consistent, and the more consistent you are, the more money you can make. A lot of kings and queens here who do Ellis earn thousands of dollars a month. And we had one queen that was laid off during the government shutdown, earned $3,000 in 1 month. We had another queen and her daughter combined earned almost $5,000 a month. So Ellis is a great mystery shopping company. Check it out. Again, if you have a lot of apartment complexes or apartment communities in your area, um, make sure you check it out. Um, I don't. Mm,
SP says thank you. Hey,
mm,
Tech Basics. They say thank you, ladies. I got hired with Measurement Inc. I start in a couple of weeks. All
all
right.
right. All right.
Guess what about the third
All
person that they
right.
on tonight? And got hired with Measurement Inc. Okay, go ahead. Congrats. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
So again, if anybody's looking for a no interview, none phone, but you do have to have a bachelor's degree.
Yep.
Y'all be sure to check out Measurement Inc. Another good egg to get in the basket.
Mm-hmm.
SP says, I appreciate you, ladies. No problem, SP. Thank you. Thorny says, hey, short lady C. Celia says, how long does it take to make about 95 on branded surveys? I forget who it was that posted their testimony. I think it was Queen Angela, is what I
Yeah.
think.
And
I
Queen,
like.
because the surveys are based on your profile, it's hard to say how long it will take anyone else to make it because it's based off your profile. People can give you tips and tricks on how to create more surveys and things like that, but it's based off your profile. So, and if you are not receiving surveys or higher paying surveys, do some switching up on your profile. And you have to be consistent. That's another one also.
Elias says, yep, Ellis has literally replaced the job's income if you are in certain areas, one of the best. All right
Oh,
now.
Queen, go ahead.
Lene says, Lady Light, she says, I'm an early bird, laugh out loud. Today I did 5:45 to 9:45 for 110. Saturday I did 5:45 to 9:45, 108. And she says Saturday I did 10:15 to 2:15 for $82. Okay, Queen. Go ahead, Queen. Angela. I mean Lene. Says, yay for all the job landings. Woohoo. Elias says, love seeing all these testimonies. Congrats to everybody.
And thank y'all so much for giving your testimonies because that helps people who are new um,
Right.
able to see that the things that we talk about are true. So thank you guys for coming and coming back time and time to tell people, I mean, to let people know that,
Right.
you guys are creating streams of income and we
Okay.
just not on here running our lips.
You just on her blah, 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 blah.
And I mean, because a lot of people, and this is just they want you to purchase something from them or they want to, try to sell you their time or whatever. And we just don't want that. We want people to be here because they want to be here, because they enjoy the conversations we have. They enjoy being able to learn about streams of income. So that's why we don't do a lot of that. That's why we don't answer the emails, because we feel like the information that people bring is important and it all is a part of the conversation and how you can learn to do these things. Because
Right.
if we just answer people in the email, there's no learning aspect of this. And we are here, like I said, we not only learn from y'all, y'all don't only learn from us, we learn from y'all a lot. And so, you know, that is why we have people come on here and ask the questions. And, you know, that's why we say we don't do the emails, because it will be cheating people out of a learning experience. And we don't want to do that. So if you have questions, put them here, because this helps everybody, not just Carol and I, to answer the question. It helps people to give their perspectives and what they think about it. And having different perspectives is good for everyone, because you can pull off that and create your own perspective. So thank y'all.
Mm, yeah. Lorraine says, "Congrats, Lene." Tyler, she says, "Is there a list of side hustles where you sign on whenever you want to earn extra money, like a make your own schedule type?" Yeah,
Well, we got one.
we got several.
We got a list of the fit. What I don't. It's more than 52 now, but the ones that the people in the community do. That one. I think
I'm
we
gonna
need to
put the
read that.
online jurors here.
Yeah,
Not sure if you're interested
I'm
in
gonna work
this
on that
one
this week, because we need to get some type of list
updated.
together.
We need to update this one.
Yeah, yeah.
So I put the online juror one. I got another one with the pictures. What did I do with it? I just had it. Okay. And here's to get paid to take pictures. Shalon, he says, yes, really encouraging. Thanks. You welcome. Baha says, you guys are selfless. How wonderful. We try to be. We try to help everybody that we can possibly help, that needs our help and that wants our help.
And
Elza said,
Carol and I
honestly, it
have been doing. I was just gonna say, Carol and I have been doing work from home since '06, and I don't think Teresa's on here, but Teresa's we we've been doing work from home since '06, so we have a lot of knowledge. But the kings and queens who come share a lot of their testimonies actually, you know, help us out, because we don't do a lot of the work from home anymore, a lot of side gigs and side hustles. But these kings and queens who come on here and take the information that we share and come give their opinion. Yep. So I don't know where you're at here.
Angela says, honestly, it depends how much I hustle on the platform. I could work the platform 3 days straight for a few hours, or I could work a whole week for a few hours. My balance has not been building for 3 weeks.
Okay.
Hey, Cody. Cody says, hi. Lady
Right.
Light says, any suggestions for a mom of three, all under four? My life to a turn, need to find work from home again.
Okay, Queen. I'm finna put this Yardy Matrix. This is a good one. Where you gonna do that?
Huh.
Huh? Where you gonna do that one? I don't even know.
You can put it in there.
Okay. Queen Yardy Matrix is a good one. I had two under two. So
Right.
I know I know what you mean. So that was a good one. I would say, if you can, try a Live Ops, a Next Rep, or Alarica, and I'll put them in the chat. These are three companies, but they have a client, and it's called, Lord have mercy, Direct Response. I couldn't get it out. And it basically lets you work when you want. It's 24 hours, 7 days a week. And what you're doing is you're answering infomercials. I don't Girl, you think they still do that? They still have infomercials.
At night.
Queen, and I worked that one when my kids were born. And it's 24/7, so you can work it anytime. Live ops, and I don't know about Alarica anymore, but live ops and next rep, I know, let you create your own schedule for the direct response project. It is a good one because you again can create your own hours and you can do them while your kids are sleeping. I used to do that one at night while my kids were sleeping. I used to start at 8. What time we start, Carol? About 8, and we'll get done about 1 on the weekdays. I know. About the weekends we work
You
till
started like 6, wasn't it? 6 or 7.
on the weekends. Sometimes it just depends on
Yeah,
if the kids
no, through the
are tired.
week.
Through the week, I usually would start at 8 because see, you you would work with me until like 10 o'clock because then you had to get up at 6. So you would work with me till 10, and then I would work by myself until about 1 o'clock
Yeah.
until I got the data scrub.
Mm-hmm.
Then I did that one. So yeah, I would try those. And if you have a degree, try Measurement Inc. That's a good one. I think Carol put that in the chat.
Yeah,
What
I
else?
did.
You can try the data entry ones, but again, that probably will be a schedule. A lot of times, I just couldn't do the ones that required a schedule, which is why I said do the next rep, live ops, or Elarica um, because again, you can create your own schedule, and that's really what you need. My kids would go to bed sometime. Well, they would go to bed at that time when they were that small at like 7 and sleep. And I had gotten them to sleep during the night, and then I would also work in the daytime when they were sleeping. So it is just about how your life works. I had to get my kids on the schedule because I had been working from home since before they were born. So I needed to figure out how to live my life with them being, there. So again, it's all about the schedule. But if you can't get a schedule, um, let me find that post. Remember that one we had with background noise friendly? Let me
Yeah.
find the post. I'll find that post, Queen. It had background noise friendly. And I hope that helped.
Tasha said, "Yep, you guys are a blessing. I cashed out on Prolific, signed up for Ellis. I have access and trying to read everything I can before my first shop." Okay, go
Queen,
ahead,
just do
Queen.
everything they say.
Congratulations.
And if you have any questions, make sure you contact the what is it?
The
The
scheduler.
scheduler there. I'm losing. It's getting late.
I know. Celia says, "Y'all are just a straight up blessing. I get so much out of these lives. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank you, Queen.
Queen.
Thank
We
y'all.
appreciate it."
Me too.
Oh, Queen Ma Wilkerson, she has a testimony.
All
Cashed
right,
out 10 on
Queen.
Iron
Queen.
Star, 6 on Prolific. I have a 4-week project with Branded. Okay.
Oh,
That
look at
pays
that.
36 when finished. I have 22 on Inbox, 12 on Ipsos, and 44,000 points on Fetch.
All right, Queen. All right.
That's good. A project? I didn't know they had projects for
Mm-hmm.
branded or on branded. Go ahead, Queen. Congrats. Lene says, "Thanks, Lorraine. Appreciate it."
All right.
We did, Lene, and I got to post them. She said, "Did we
Wait.
get an email about
Oh, yeah,
gaming?"
we did. Sorry, Queen. We didn't respond, but a lot of I don't. The email gets lost for me. I got 12 emails I have to check, and I do. I get lost.
Cody, you from Wisconsin? Okay. Cody says,
Okay.
"Hi, I'm from Wisconsin. Wisconsin in the
Okay.
building. Welcome in."
Okay.
Got another testimony from Queen. It's Cheryl. She says, slow start to the month. RGB Group, she got 41. Our Secret Shop, 9. Bear, 10. HS International, 50. CX Group, 30. Field Agent, 2. Gig Spot, 20. Market Force, 9. Product 2, 50. All right,
All right.
it's okay. Pick up. Congrats.
Yeah.
The month ain't over yet. You got time to get some more money. More money, more money. Oh, another test. That y'all coming on through with the testimonies. Look at y'all.
All right.
Hi, Queen Shira. She says, good evening, ladies. I made $100 on product 2. Branded surveys 20. She says, thank you both for what you do. All right,
now. All right, look at Queen.
100 on product 2. So this queen was behind Tan's bookcase, but she came on out. And now look at her. She got some money, y'all. That's a good feeling right there. Wonderful. Congratulations, queen. So
and the product 2 been on fire since they started paying in other ways, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Shira said earlier, you ain't gonna get out this product 2 money. The queen said, nope. I got to jump on in and get me some of the product 2 money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Right. So Cody, we are going to talk about data entry on this video. He was asking, are there any data entry jobs? Yep. Yep, Yardi is work from home. It is the telephone mystery shop company. Freelance, we started about 8:45, I think. Hey Patty T, she says hi to Chicks and Fam. I've been working from home since 2004. The bank kept merging and I kept having to look for a new department to work. So I came home when my boys were 1 and 4. She says it was my best decision ever.
Yep.
Y'all ready for this testimony from Ish Shirls and what she made last month off of mystery shopping?
All right, see.
Y'all ready? Don't fall out your seat. Hang on. The queen said, I made over $1,450 mystery shopping last month. Thank you again, Carl Tan and Chat. All right, girl. Y'all better come on from behind Tan bookcase. Back there. Hey, y'all. Y'all leaving the money on the table. And we got several people here that don't mind picking that money right on up. So mystery shop, again, you can mystery shop anything from strip club to churches, and everything in between can be mystery shop. And the good thing about the mystery shop, no interview, no resume. A recruiter is not looking and checking for you. They're not doing that. You can do this whenever you want to if there are shops available in your area. A lot of our queens here, they sign up to multiple companies. So if this company doesn't have anything, they'll jump to the next company. If that does not have anything, they'll just go right on to the next company. So congratulations, Queen. It's Cheryl. That's some good money right there, everybody. That will pay some bills. $1,400 and no interview, no experience. Basically, if you can read and do what they are asking you to do, you can earn some money from these mystery shops.
Yep.
And that's it, pretty much in a nutshell, everybody. So y'all come on from behind Tan bookcase back there. Hey, y'all. Y'all come on to the light, Caroline.
I got the bookcase.
Y'all need some money.
There you go.
I think a lot of y'all on here need some cash, some dough, some money, some dough rate me. Y'all got some bills that's coming due, or they probably past due. So look into the mystery shop sites. If you have a car and you don't mind going outside the home, you might be able to pull in $300 to $500 this week. Let me
Mhm.
say that again because I know that went way over somebody's head. If you have a
Mhm.
car and you don't mind leaving the house, you might be able to pull in $300 to $500 this week. This week, yeah,
Yep.
this week. Not this month, but this week. So
Mhm.
look at some of the mystery shop sites, go and sign up, see what they have available in your area. And again, you can mystery shop anything from churches to strip clubs,
Right.
restaurants, spas. We had a queen, she went to a nail shop and got her nails done, and that was the
Mhm.
mystery shop. If you are someone, you have small kids, y'all go to McDonald's, y'all go to Wendy's, Taco Bell, and all of these fast food restaurants on a day to day or week to week basis. Those are mystery shops. You just didn't know it and you just
Yeah.
did not get paid for it. Look at some of the mystery shop companies you could be eating for free. We had another queen. She went to a restaurant and got a steak dinner. King Earl, I think he said he was going to Five Guys to get one of those
Oh yeah.
juicy hamburgers.
Another.
Mystery shop, everybody. Mystery shop.
Yeah.
Mystery shop. If you can go in Ross and you can count, they may say go in Ross, count the rounder by the window and count to 100, count 100 t-shirts. That's the mystery shop. You didn't have to go in there and
Mhm.
ask for no supervisor. You didn't have to go in there and talk to no manager. All we need you to do, Tanjika, is go in the store, go to the rounder by the window and count 100 t-shirts and come out the store. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the mystery shop, everybody. That is the mystery shop. You didn't have to go in there looking for the supervisor, the manager, the floor manager, the team leader. You didn't have to tell nobody what you was doing because you why? Because you are a mystery shopper. You're undercover. Nobody has to know what you are going in there to do. And that's the
Yeah.
mystery shop right there. And you just walked away with $30, $40. And it only took 20, 30 minutes of your time.
Mhm.
It's not a full-time job. You went to an apartment complex. You finna move, queen, king. So you went and looked at an apartment over the weekend, right? That was a mystery shop. You could have made
Mhm.
$150 just to step into that apartment, ask a few questions. That was the mystery shop. But you
Yeah.
didn't know that because you didn't know that until you found two chicks with a side hustle. So now you
Amen.
know. Now you know that you can get paid to go into an apartment complex and you can walk out the door and that may be $95 right there. Could be $125, could be $150 just to walk in, ask some questions, might have to take a few pictures, record a conversation, maybe, not all of them, but maybe, and you walk right on out the door. 20, 30, 40 minutes tops,
Yeah.
$100. No supervisor, didn't have to do an interview, didn't have to come up with no resume, didn't have to go look for no keywords to get this particular mystery shop independent contractor side hustle. I didn't have to do any of that. All I did was simply go to the website, did a little research, listen to what the kings and queens here are doing already because I don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's already invented. All I got to do is just take some notes, go do me
Yeah.
a little research, go sign up to the company, and I'm in. That's it. So don't think too, because sometimes we think too much and we
Yeah.
thinking it's not gonna work. We are our own worst enemies. The person that you look at in the mirror every day,
Yeah.
that's what you fighting against. That person, the one that's in your head saying it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. If you keep thinking that, it's
And
not gonna
then
work.
and
It
then
won't.
also you have so many people thinking you have to pay for the information, that you
Yeah,
have to pay for all of this stuff. And these things are free. People selling mystery shop books, this, that, and the other. The information is free. People are just trying to make a quick buck instead of saying, hey, this is the information. Oh, I've packaged it up in one guide for you.
Yeah.
and the information is free.
Okay.
And I mean, it just takes a little bit of effort. But again, that's why we do these lives, for you to come on and get the information, um, and do with it what you may. Now, if you use it, then that's up to you. But we give it freely. We're not trying to, again, ask for any payment, ask for anything. We want people to succeed.
Amen. Lady Light, she says, I appreciate it so much. You're welcome, Queen. Patty T, she says, I was able to be home with my youngest two boys more. So Rice says, congrats, it Cheryl. Jerry says, these ladies are the best, and this group is so encouraging and helpful. And a special shout out to Leonica for sending me here. Oh, okay.
Thank you. And thank you,
Shout out
Leonica.
to Leonica. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. And thank you so much, Jerry, for the kind words. We appreciate that, Queen. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Fort Thorne says, congrats to all of the wins. Yes, we had a lot of them this week.
Yes, ma'am.
Tasha, she says, congrats, is Cheryl's. Bahaha says, yeah, 2026 and not broke. Amen.
No,
Patty T
no,
says, anyway, she says, I'm at about 6,000 with product tube since December. Wow, Queen, she says.
all
So
right.
average 1,000 plus monthly. My sons are at 500 each. They sometimes invite non-members to do projects under my account at $240.
All
Wow.
right.
Girl, it's
Yeah.
good. 6K since December
Yes.
and averaging $1,000 plus monthly.
Mhm.
Wow. Congrats, Queen.
All right.
And that is product tube, everybody. So if you don't have that one in your basket, be like the Queen here. Go and get this one
Mhm.
in your basket. We've had several, even King Earl has product tube in his basket. So if
Yeah.
the King has it, the Queen have it, and those of you who don't have it, it's just time for you to get it too.
Yeah.
Nicole says, where in Wisconsin are you from, Cody? Let's She says, thank you, Carol and Tan. You're welcome. Bahaha says, keep hitting the like button. Thank you. Let's says, thank you. Bahaha says, are rolling. So Rice says, yes, it's sure money. Bahaha said, woo, yay. Wait, churches too. Yep. We had somebody here that did a mystery shop for a church. I think with the church, whoever probably owned the building wanted them to go in and take pictures like of the entryway, hallways, and the restrooms, just probably to see, if their church is still intact. Ain't nobody told the church up.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. And also, I've never done one, but we've seen them advertised, for companies. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're evaluating a sermon or not. I'm not sure.
Well, you could be.
You know.
Melody is clapping. It's sure. She says, thanks everyone. Earl said, laugh out loud. Strip club to churches. It's Tan saying.
Yeah.
From the church to the strip club. And Lillian says, congrats, it's Cheryl's. Melody says, hello, everyone. I'm in here watching and listening. I feel so great at the moment. Oh, Queen, I hope you feel better. Hey, Miss Sky. She says, hi, ladies. Bahaha says, Melody, hope you feel better. Soul Healing says, congrats to everyone. Earl said, last week and week prior, he did 2 Five Guy shops. All right, Earl.
Not really.
Mystery shops, y'all. Mystery shops. Freelance says, I made over $300 in a month on iView with thus far. I have another appointment tomorrow and doing a skating rink for 115 via American Adventures. Had to do a quick call, but they were so nice. Oh, wow. Okay, Queen. Go ahead. view it is the one where you are taking the photos
All
from your
right.
phone. Another side hustle, everybody,
Yeah.
that you do not have to do an interview for. This is another side hustle. We had another queen that was making like a couple of thousands off of I View It. So y'all be sure to take a look at this list of companies where you can make money from your phone taking photos. This says thank you, bahaha. Marlissa, she says, love this. This is the best informative side hustles. Ah, thank you, Queen. We
Thank you.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Eddie T, she say she got prolific. She says $50, Echo 45, top surveys 90, Metro Opinion 25,000 points on Fetch, invited to Outlier, and a welcome and greet this week zone. So she got it too, Tan. The meet and greet
Okay. Okay.
on the Zoom. She said she got
Okay.
handshake, data annotations all yesterday. All right, girl.
Okay. Well,
Got
Baha
invited.
Patty T said she's invited too. So
Congrats. So Outlier, handshake, and data annotations. Go ahead, Queen.
okay.
Hey Al, is it Allie? Allie says hi. Shalon says awesome. Bahaha says 79 likes and we got 93 engaged. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. Hit it, hit it, hit it. And go and share the video with somebody. Thank y'all so much. Celia says, just signed up for Ellis and Product Tube. Seems like those ones be popping right now. And Lord knows I need help paying my car insurance, cell phones, all of the above and more. Yeah, Product Tube been on fire lately.
Yeah.
That one has really, I mean, we really seen an influx of people saying that they've gotten something off of Product Tube, some type of money.
Mm-hmm.
Bahaha says Celia Ellis is crazy busy and they do pay. And the thing with Ellis now, since it's the springtime, those apartment shops, they finna be popping.
Yes.
Yeah, they finna be popping, y'all. So y'all come on.
And for those of you who do Ellis, look out for the last 2 weeks of the month. That's when the bonuses get to popping.
Yes, good bonus. I need to go do Ellis. See, can I find me some apartment shops? Yeah, how much the bonus? $100? Yep, I'm in there. Go and do some apartment shops. Ellis is a great one, everybody. And again, you don't have to have a resume. So if you are having issues and troubles finding a job because of the resume, get you some side gigs and side hustles. You just never know. You look at it this way. If you're trying to make, let's just say, I'm just going to say $2,500 a month. And we've had several queens here to crank out way more than $2,500 just off of mystery shops a month. And the good thing, again, you got so many different companies out here when it comes to the mystery shops. It's not just the ones that you guys hear us talking about, but there are some other ones that we don't talk about as much. We may have mentioned them, or somebody here may have mentioned them, but you may not hear us talking about those as much. But you just never know. Those could be the ones that have a lot of shops in your area.
Right.
So, and if you're traveling, because I know some of you kings and queens will start to travel, summer is coming up. If you're traveling, you can go in, let the schedulers know, hey, I'm going to go down to wherever, or I'm going over here. We had a queen made, what was it, $250 over the weekend while she was on vacation in another state. So it doesn't have to be just your state or your city only. You can always pivot, especially if you're traveling and you don't mind going to do a few shops or whatever while you're out. Hey, let them know, hey, I'm gonna be traveling. I'm going to Texas this summer. I'm going to Houston this summer. So hey, you know what y'all got in Houston? This is the zip code I'm going to be in or around. let me know what you guys have in this zip code or in this area. So you can always do that too. Yeah, Shira, the strip clubs queen. Patty T said, FYI, there are some YouTube videos that popped up in my feed with people saying they need to get the Meta glasses banned in the US, so it might be best not to use those for projects. Yeah, somebody else mentioned that too, Queen. I think it was Cynthia. To if you're doing the mystery shops and you have to record, she said don't use the glasses because it's kind of like a dead giveaway. Alice says, just joining. How do you get involved in the mystery shopping? So we have a list of sites, Queen. If you want to check them out and sign up, that's all you have to do. Get you a separate email because a lot of times when you get into these mystery shops into the database, they'll start emailing you like crazy.
Yeah.
And the links will be in the chat, Queen. Bahaha says double tap your phone screen. It generates a like on the iPhones.
Thank you.
Thank you. Celia says Bahaha. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Bahaha says yes. Nina says to those hired by Measurement Inc., how long did it take from sign up and thank you? Nina, so from when we did the video, and I did the video like a month or so ago, people heard back in like 24 to 48 hours. My sister, she was hired next day. She heard back, got an email the next day, and they were asking for her credentials. And then after that, they sent her some more information about like the dashboard or something like they had to log in. So it was quick. That one was super fast. Freelance says, laugh out loud. I have a sign over my desk that says, don't believe everything you think. Basically, what you just said. Yeah. But said, don't forget to hit the like button, smash it.
Right.
But says, Patty, that is awesome. Hey, Meek. She says, hi, ladies in chat. Patty says, to add product tube is offering me more than $1,000 a month. I just can't work as much outside the home right now because my neck and legs from when I slipped and fell at the Airbnb in November. Oh, wow. That's still some good money, though. It's bothering her. But y'all see, the queen is saying that product tube is offering her more than 1K a month. Again, this is a side hustle. Y'all be sure to get this one in the basket.
Yep.
Because if you leave it on the table, can't go very well. He's twiddling his fingers now. He gonna get the money right now. Earl is not going to leave the money on the table, and we have several others here, other queens here that will not leave the money on the table either. So if you leave it and it's left, they get it. But product two, this is another side hustle egg. Y'all go check them out, do a little research, and go to the site and sign up. Leo Love and Land says, congrats, Patty T. Freelance says, Nina Boo, I got an email to invite to the assessment 2 weeks ago and haven't heard anything since other than I passed their assessment. And she says, thank you. And Angela says, I took pictures of the landscaping of a church under I View It. Oh, wow. Easy. Easy. Kevin says, I'm looking for a job. Okay, King, what type?
Right.
What type of job? Like, what is your field? In what field, King? Customer service, healthcare? Let us know. But said, I bet Earl would do a church preacher shop. He does them all. Freelance and laugh out loud. I'm a Catholic, and I know Protestants would be understand us enough to be a mystery shopper. Blessed Stone said, what are the mystery shops that are for restaurant and churches? So it's several of the restaurants on Blessed Stone. I want to say Presto, I know, is one of them. Presto, Market Force, Market Force does a lot of the fast food restaurant type of shops.
Yeah.
So fast food, Market Force, and then Presto, I think they have a lot of like the dine-in restaurant shops. Oh, 240. Oh, okay. So Patty T says she got 240 from Prolific. All right,
All
girl.
right.
Go ahead. Congrats. Says, oh, okay, cool. Nicole says, everything sounds great, but where do I go to sign up for the side hustle? So look, pay attention to the comments, Queen. So we putting the
Right.
links in the comment. Freelance says, by the way, I found the American Adventures under Geek Spot. Oh,
Okay.
okay. So Rice says, I'm blessed on. I have done mystery shops for those with Confero, CX Group, RBG, Market Force, IntelliShop, and In Touch Insight. And I'll put it up here. Thank you, Queen
Okay.
So Right. Now, Queen So Right, she's one of our queens. She not half stepping on the
Mhm.
side gig, side hustle mystery shop. This queen made 3 grand. What was it, February? So right, or was it January? You know, sometimes I can't keep up. I think it was February. She made over 3 grand off of mystery shops. And I think January she was close to 3. I think February was like 3,600, I believe. And then January it may have been like 26, 27 for January. So she not half stepping when it comes to the mystery shop companies and the
Right.
sites and the side hustles. Patty T says, thanks, live, love, and laugh. Tasha says, what was the company with the food? So Tasha, Presto is one, and Market Force. Market Force, they have the fast food shops. Blessed Stone says, thank you. So right. So right says, you're welcome. Tasha says, I'm in Texas. We have tons of apartments newly built. The list for Ellis is very long and the money is there. All right,
Yeah.
Queen. So she
All
letting y'all
right.
know,
So for those of
everybody.
y'all in Texas, make sure y'all looking.
Queen Tasha has spoken, everybody. So y'all be sure to get Ellis in the basket. And
Mm-hmm.
Tasha, since you are in Texas, Queen on We, she is one of the queens that was making a couple of hundred off of Presto. She's in Texas also.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what part, but she's also in Texas. But she said that when she signed up to Presto, they were sending her shots like every day, all day. So you might want to look at Presto Queen, and she's the one. She was getting the nail salons, the eyelash bars, the restaurants, because she was eating steak. She said she was eating steak and all types of seafood. So Presto Shopper, that's another good one, Queen.
Yeah.
Hey Shalonda, she says, what's going, beautiful people?
It's gone, Queen.
We're just talking about the side hustles. Alex says, I see it now. Thanks. No problem, Queen. Patty T says, thank you. Bah ha ha ha. Freelance says, Tasha, I get many offers here, but I'm too nervous to do one. I feel like the apartment office will know I am not really moving. Do you find it stressful? Because there are plenty here in Tampa. Girl, they ain't gonna know. They see so
No.
many people freelance. They not gonna know. The only way
And,
they would know is if you tell them. But you're not gonna
and
go in there and
Queen,
do that.
Queen, you come up with a scenario before you go in. I used to take my kids and say, hey, we looking for an apartment. And I lived in a whole house and had a whole husband. They didn't know unless I
They didn't
told
know.
them.
Yeah.
And they won't know unless you tell them. You come up with a scenario and you stick to that scenario. You're playing a role. That's it.
Right. Yep. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
They would never know.
Nope.
Because they see so many people on a day-to-day basis. Like they ain't got time to figure
Mm-hmm.
out, who is I'm pretty sure they know Mr. Shoppers come in
Yeah.
there, but How would they know if you don't tell them?
Yeah.
And we've all been to an apartment before. We've all
Mm-hmm.
had to move out mommy's house and get our own place. So you've done
Yeah.
this before, Queen. So don't overthink it. Just go in there, act natural. Just,
Yeah.
I mean, just like you looking for an apartment. Like if
Mm-hmm.
I'm going in and I see, whomever and they speak or whatever, hey, my name is Carl. I'm looking for a 1 bedroom apartment. Do you
Yeah.
guys have any available? What's the square footage? Or whatever questions they want you to ask. Will I be able to take a look at one today? They're going to ask probably, when are you looking to move in? 1st of May. So I got to, I'm looking now. I have to get something by the 1st of May. Do you guys have anything available? Or will you have anything available by the 1st of May? Or you can say the end of May, trying to look for something end of May. Right now, I'm living with my mom. I have to move.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And that's it. You've done it before, Queen. So don't overthink it. Yeah, don't overthink it. Nina says, thank you. No problem. Barjane says, hi, ladies. What is Product Tube? So Product Tube is the one where you may have to go into the store and they may say to do a 2-minute video about a product.
Yeah.
You won't be in the video, Queen, but it may say, go in the store and find the shaving cream. Do a quick little video on that shaving cream, and that's the video. 2 minutes tops, 2 to 3 minutes tops. But they do have some examples on their website. So look at those example videos that they have on their website to get a better, clearer understanding of what Product Tube is. But if Earl can do it, Queen, you can do it.
Yeah.
Earl says, I'm doing prolific now. He said, cha-ching. Okay, Earl, don't get all the money.
Right.
So Freeland says, Patty, so it's not an MLM, Queen. No, we don't do MLMs here on our channel. Nah. Earl said, I would do a church preacher shop.
So
We know you would, Earl. Hey, Miss Shanice. She says, hey, ladies, good evening. Autism Mommy said, we grabbing these eggs. Miss Shanice says, I missed the live Friday. I'm claiming a full-time job real soon. Claim it, Queen. It's coming.
Get it, Queen.
Celia says, Autism Mommy, oh, you know it. Gonna make that money this week. She says, I'm determined. It sure says, I started Product Tube in October of last year. She says, I've made $685 since then, and it is an easy side gig. Y'all see what the Queen said? This is another Queen vouching for the company Product Tube. So take a look at Product Tube, everybody. And you know that you get this bill house this week when they grab these Queen. She had 60 side gigs and side hustles. Does she work them all at the same time? No, she does not. Did she have to have so many years of experience to get these 60 side hustles?
And Carol went off, y'all. No, she did not have to do an interview, show any type of proof as far other than an ID to do any of these side gigs and side hustles. So if you are looking for something to do and you need quick money or you need to start quickly to start earning income, make sure you check out these side gigs and side hustles. Because again, you don't have to have an interview. You will not have people looking over your shoulder, asking you, when can you come in? these things you are actually doing on your own time. So make sure you sign up for these side gigs and side hustles because, again, they will help you in the meantime, in between time. And don't be nervous about doing these apartment shops or any of these mystery shops because, again, every it is just like a regular job. When you are new, you're going to have questions. You're not going to get everything right. But as long as you're upfront with the schedulers, as long as are doing attempting to do the shop, then again, they will give you grace. So don't be so hard on yourself. Keep going. Do one shop. And if they have questions or if you didn't do something right, they will let you know. They will let you know.
That little thing just cut me
All
off.
right.
I'm just a talking.
All right.
So
All
right
right.
there,
Let's
I
see.
need to add product to is an egg in my basket.
Uh,
I was laughing at so right.
uh,
Yeah. My internet it is failing Earl, yeah. It do that. It start acting crazy around a certain time of the night. Oh wow. Okay. So right said December I was close to 3K. March it was 39.50.
all
What?
right.
Girl, that's 4 grand.
Yes.
My daughter made 1,400. She celebrated her 21st birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Okay,
All
girl.
right.
My
Go
internet
ahead.
couldn't
It's
take
all
it. That's
right.
what it was. My internet couldn't take it. It seemed so right. It had hit them numbers, them high numbers.
All
Couldn't take
right.
it. And that's when it went out. All right, so right, girl. I'm happy for you. 4 grand? Wow. So y'all see, it can be done. I don't know where you stopped it, Tam.
I didn't read anything. I was just okay. That one. That's so right. That's how I had highlighted that.
Oh, okay. Extremely loving says, do you have anything for Alaska? So exactly, extremely loving. What are you looking for? Are you looking for a job? Or are you looking for a side hustle? And Sprite is asking, are you looking for mystery shops in your area? Freelance says, okay, thank you. I have scenarios and wigs.
Uh
Funny Queen. She says, and I'm originally from Dallas, Texas. Well,
Okay.
see, you got something right there. I
Yeah.
just moved from, or I'm getting ready to move, from Dallas. I'm down here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a place to stay. So you got something right there. I'm from Dallas. Can you help us, sister out? Need a place to stay. Patty T said, your product tube sends me offers every day, Sunday through Saturday. They've been sending me web ones sometimes because I told them I like those too. Oh, wow. She says, not an MLM freelance. That's good, Patty. Every day,
Mm-hmm.
girl. Wow. But ha said, Earl don't pass anything up. Patty T says, congrats, it's Cheryl's. Amber says, hi, Curl and Tan. I recently started an affiliate YouTube channel, but I wanted to make sure I let you both know. Thank you. Last year I made um 12,500 and then say 300 prolific February. Thanks so much and growing. Okay, Amber.
All right.
So what
Congrats.
was the 12,000 from YouTube? Is that what you're saying, Queen? I don't know. But says Amber, wow. Miss Shanice says, where have y'all been making most of y'all money? I stay in a small town. I will have to go to a bigger city near me. I need advice. I've been seeing the surveys with the small amount of money.
I would
Um,
say, Miss Shanice, a lot of times when you're in those smaller cities, they are limited on the mystery shop. I would say sign up for a bunch of companies, and if you need be, probably um, if you have a bigger city close to you that you feel like it's worth the money, where you can go a couple of days a week and just spend that mystery shopping, I think it would be advantageous, because a lot of times when we don't live in a bigger city or a city, I would say a medium sized city, we there are not lot of mystery shops. I would say Ellis. I would say see what Ellis has in your area, and also try Prolific. That is a higher paying survey company.
Yeah. Um. So product tube. I know we had some questions. Some other. I don't know if they heard me because my thing went out. But product tube is the one where you would go into the stores and make short videos, 5 minutes or less, about a certain product. So it could be anything. They may say, go in the store, make a video about shaving cream, or make a video about the Crest toothpaste. And they do have examples on their homepage. So I would say go to their homepage, everybody, and check the videos out that they have on the homepage.
Yeah.
So they do give examples. Girl, I just realized we've been on here for 2 hours. I know you got to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at the time like, ooh, you finna be mad at me.
I ain't finna get to it. Hold on. You can go ahead. I got
Oh, okay, wait a minute.
about 2 minutes.
Live, love, and laugh. She says, make sure to like the live before it ends. Meek says she is grabbing some extra hours on RWS group. All right, Queen.
Okay. All right, friend.
So Allie's so right. She does mystery shop. But ha 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 says 90 likes. Wow. $3,950. Yeah, she ain't half stepping on that.
Mm-mm.
So right said Mission Needs, I do apartment shops, Ellis and Grace Hill, and search by the zip code. And Alex, he says congrats.
I put the link in your chat.
Okay. I'm gonna get it. Miss Shanice, I need a boost in the right direction. I must be doing something wrong. So, Miss Shanice, are you doing mystery shop, Queen? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, she said she's been putting in application, taking classes, and trying to do more surveys.
Oh, okay.
I would say try Yardi Matrix. That's a good one just to have in your basket. And the good thing about that is you can work when you want. But it's only seasonal. But I think they got like how many seasons now? Four seasons.
It's
But
4.
that's usually a good one to have in your pocket. Again, it's not full time income, but you can make a nice amount of money during the seasons.
Yeah.
You ready, Carol?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So we have 8 data entry positions, and also I put 4 side hustles on there for survey sites. I did 3 survey sites and 1 passive income site, which is Nielsen. So the first position is a remote healthcare data entry position from Tech Systems, and they are looking for someone to work 8:30 to 8:30 to 5. Yeah. You'll be taking information from clients and entering into the system. You must know Microsoft Excel. Um, Microsoft Word, turning things into PDF, how to insert tables and columns onto documents, be aware of HIPAA, be able to do pivot tables. Um, and this position pays $16 an hour. It's a data entry specialist, and it is from Equip, and they are looking for someone to accurately um, update patient and billing information into their internal systems, upload and organize and maintain medical records, review documents for completeness, accuracy, and compliance with insurance payer regulations, identify identifying correct data discrepancies. You need a high school diploma, 1 year of medical billing and coding, or relevant healthcare billing experience. I'm sorry, I don't know what I was reading. So 1 year of relevant experience in healthcare billing, data entry, or related administrative function. Working knowledge of medical terminology, foundational understanding of claims processing, and familiarity with CPT codes, exceptional attention to detail, and proficient with Google Workspace, including Gmail, Google Sheets, Google Docs, Google Drive, and Google Calendar. The next one, I'm not going to read all this. I'll read number 4 is for Axion Data. They're looking for a data entry operator. You'll enter data from various sources into their database and client portals within project time limits. Ensure appropriate and turnaround time for all data entry. As a part-time, this is part-time, so you'll be working 20 hours or more a week, and the schedule is 24/7. So make sure you check that out. And again, it's part-time for those of you looking for part-time. Number 6 is a data entry clerk for Robert Half. Robert Half is a temp service for those of you who are new. You're going to accurately input information into databases and spreadsheet, perform data verification, ensure data accuracy, collaborate with team members to maintain up-to-date data records, leverage Salesforce or other CRM systems, maintain confidentiality and sensitive information, minimum 1 year office experience, proficient in Microsoft Office, including Word, Excel, and Outlook, experience with Salesforce and other CRM platforms is advantageous, ability to communicate effectively both verbally and in writing. And there are 2 more on the list, and there are 3 survey sites and a passive income site. Okay.
Jerry said, not a half a husband, but a whole husband tan.
Yeah.
Me said Fancy Hands is hiring. You got the link for them?
I'll find it. Give me 1 second.
Okay. So hang on, everybody. So FH Meeks works for a company called Fancy Hands. They are a virtual assistant. So Rice said, but ha ha ha, yep, cousin Earl is doing his thing with the basket full of eggs. And she says, extremely loving. So Rice says she can search a zip code for you in your area. Earl said, Tan, are you sleepy? Yep.
Yes, I am. Okay. I put
And check the comments for the links. Tan did put Fancy Hands in. She did put it in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So she put the zip code so right, she said 99507. Bishop Lisa, I want to be like Earl. Queen, start signing up to the start signing up to the side hustles.
Yeah.
Gig Spot, they have a lot of now the thing with Gig Spot with the telephone shops, you don't have to live in those areas. So if you're in Florida and the shop is in New York, you can still make the phone call because again, it's just a phone call. So I'm gonna put it here. So look at Gig Spot, Queen Shanice. Also look at Market Force. This is another mystery shop site. Hey Blanche. Blanche says hello. And I know I skipped some people. Me says Stella AI hiring again, Tan.
Yeah, okay.
She said Outlier also just landed a couple of new projects. Okay, Me's coming through with the info tonight. Okay, girl. So we'll post those. I'll try to do those tomorrow.
Okay.
Miss Shanice, she says, thank you, ladies, so much. No problem, Queen.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, we're about to get off of here. We will see y'all Wednesday unless Carol decides to come back.
You so special.
Okay.
You're so funny.
All right, y'all have a great evening.
Thank y'all so much for joining us tonight.
All right. Bye-bye.
Freelance said, yeah, person in Alaska, she says, I view it. They have a few jobs tonight for $38 and 45 minutes. I view it.
Check out Field Agent Queen.
Yeah, Field Agent is another good one.
Yeah, I have a good one.
Bye, y'all. We'll see y'all on the next live stream.